Yo, what's going on, guys? Flipsy here, and we're back again with another NBA2K20 video. And today, I'm bringing y'all the best dribble moves in the game. Also, since patch 6 dropped, y'all probably wondering, how are we supposed to dribble? What are we gonna do? Well, it's simple. They took it. So to give y'all the update, they took away Pro 3 Escape, and Pro 3 Escape was like the most deadly one out of all the escapes. And there's only two: Pro 2 and Pro 3. And Pro 3 Escape ever since 19, deadly. 19 was super glitchy. This year I was trying to do some glitchy stuff with Pro 3 Escape, but it's gone now. There's nothing you could do. Some people are still sticking to Pro 3, and they took away, like, you know, and you guys know that Kyrie Irving is like my go-to. That was like the best thing I could do, because you get that between the legs, you get that small crossover. The only downfall was the wide crossover, but it didn't matter, because once you get that between the legs, created so much space, and it was such a clean move. And I don't know why they just had to take away the escape. There was no reason to try to take away the escape. But as y'all can see here, you know, we got to move on to the alternatives, man. And I knew if something happens, I always have alternative Sigs, just in case you know, things like this happen, which happened. And they came in clutch. But it's not like I said, it's not like Pro 3, bro. It can't perfect Pro 3. Pro 2 just can't perfect Pro 3. Pro 3 is just a space creator. It was skill to use it. Learning how to now, like, there's no point in learning how to reverse momentum, because there's no Pro 3. And, you know, Pro 2, you just do a regular momentum. It really does not matter. So I'll put it like this: how we're dribbling it right now on patch 6 so far, we're just nothing glitchy, just straight rim runs and stuff. You can do rolls and stuff like that, but it's literally just rim runs and speed boosting moves and basic stuff. I'm not doing nothing glitchy, nothing crazy. I'm just blowing by people and just getting my W's and moving on, which is like not satisfying at all in a way. I mean, catching people off guard, yeah, that's cool. Like, you know, crossing somebody, not off an ankle breaker, but straight up off of a just, you know, just breaking them in general, like just breaking their sticks in general in a way, if y'all get what I mean. But yeah, so honestly, I'm upset. I was very upset on Twitter. I got super mad on Twitter, because there's no point. They're just trying to nerf dribbling to the maximum now. There's no point. They're trying to make us play 2K6 in 2020. Well, even though we're in 2019, still we're gonna be in 2020 playing 2K6. The most basic, we're playing the most basic way of 2K possible. It's just left stick, square, and R2. That's it. Couple of rebounds here and there, but that really doesn't matter. It's just it don't make no sense. How are you supposed to, like, we're in the most, how can I say it? We're in, like, you know, we're years away from being, like, you know, just think things are more modern now. So why change the dribbling? For what reason? There's no, I keep telling this thing to people before I rant off. I'm gonna just end off like this. Listen, if there's a core game mechanic in the game, right? Dribbling is a core game mechanic in the game for playmakers, isolation players, and all. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Simple as that. You don't touch a core game mechanic. That's like touching building in Fortnite, like when they changed the building speed, and the building speed was slower, so you can't 90. For what? That's something that shouldn't be touched. It just should not be touched whatsoever. So that's why this 2K is just not it. It's cool offensively, in a way, just offensively all around. It's fun and all, but it's not fun to. It's not what we're supposed to be looking at. Like, what people want to be entertained at is just straight hoop mixtapes and like highlights. People getting crossed and then dunked on right after. This is a video game. We want to have fun. We want to make it arcadey too, in a way. So that's what the older 2Ks bring to us. It brings literally in the blacktop. You cross somebody's in the paint, you dunk on them. It's like excitement, joy. You know, it just brings that hype. This game doesn't bring that hype as much. It doesn't matter. Clutch shots. I don't care what a clutch shot is in a rec. I don't care about playing competitive game pro-am. It just doesn't bring that type of hype that where you get a crazy ass highlight play. Like that brings the hype, and that's what Park's supposed to be, but it's not. So that's that. Anyway, y'all, I'm still using the same Sig. I will show the Sigs at the end of the video, but I'm still using the same Sigs as I've showed on my previous videos. I just changed the size of the package. A lot of people are using Pro 3 hesitation, so I'll just get this out of the way. A lot of people are using Pro 3 hesitation, but I still use Pro 1. Pro 1's still alpha to me, because Pro 1 triggers certain moves faster. and that's why I like Pro 1 more. I tested out Pro 3. Pro 3, they're the same thing, but Pro 1, I feel like Pro 1's just a little bit faster, and I was testing it out. Trust me, how I see it, Pro 1's faster, but you know, you can use Pro 3 if you want to. Like, some things, when it comes to Dribble Sigs, there's not a lot of Dribble Sigs, but it still is some things that are a personal preference. Here, yo, check this out. I'm trying to gain stamina, pushes up square. How do I lose? What? I lost more stamina for somebody spamming square on me. I threw a pass right there. That's a break. No board. That's tough, Chimoma. That's tough. We did win this game, though. We got the ball back and just clapped these dudes. Like, they weren't all that good. This dude just kept making me run into the screen. Made sure I ran into the screen so I could not catch up. So, yeah. I mean, just do bait. Just what I'm doing here. Just a couple of escapes, momentums. Momentum between the legs, by the way. Standing between the legs, because you can't do no moving moves out of a momentum unless like you let the animation fully play out. But you know, anyways, when you do it just a momentum standing between the legs, it'll work. It's just you know, you just got to be fast with it. It's all about when hand your moves and timing your moves and stuff when you're doing combos and stuff like that. So yeah, so momentum between the legs, you burst. I promise you that. You can still do, and the thing is, you can still do the combos that I showed before. It's just there's no Pro 3 escape, and I'm pretty sure all my combos didn't put in a Pro 3 escape. But if you are using Pro 3 escape, you're just gonna have to just do regular momentum instead of doing a reverse momentum, which made no sense at all. Look at that green bean on patch 6. I only had like 2 hotspots. They gave me like a couple more hotspots on this game. I'm not sure, but there you go. Thing is, so without Pro 3, it's just, and Pro 3 took skill too. It's just doing reverse momentum, reverse moving behind the back. You know, like standing behind the back. Like everything was reversed right after you hit that. That escape, which is like perfect. So. And I don't know why, just why. I'm just so mind blown why, and it just takes the fun out of the game too. But yeah, what other combos that I've shown before, they all do work. Like the rolls work. Obviously, they didn't take out the roll because they know it's their dribbling system. That spin retreat thing is terrible. It's just not. Just don't use it. It doesn't matter. Like the spin retreat, it's trash. It's trash. Simple as that. It's just trash. Don't use that. Don't use that move at all. So y'all can see I do a lot of between the legs, momentum between the legs, and I do an escape again just for the reset, because it keeps the it keeps just your flow of dribbling going, like your rotation on the sticks and how you feel. You know, it's the same shit. It's like real life, same as real life. Like it just keeps your rotation going on the sticks instead of just keeping the ball rotation going. Like it just makes you feel fluent. This is what I'm trying to say. It just makes you feel fluent. So that's why I always do momentum between the legs, then an escape. All the time. I do the killer crossover. The killer crossover is so much faster with this Sigs. It's just the escape and the momentum is the slow momentum. It's the double dribble momentum instead of just the fast momentum. So you know, that's the only thing. That's one thing is sacrificing. That's really it. Because the size ups, the standing signature size ups, when you flick the right stick up with the size up package is a W. Like y'all can see right there, I did Pro 1 Hezzy into between the legs so fast I was gone. And green bean by Chimoma. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna get right into the Sigs. After this, like I said, I've been rocking the same Sigs. It's just switch up the signature size up. Yeah, no, size up package. I'm tripping. Size up package. So yeah, I switched up the size up package, and that's it. You don't really gotta change anything else. You could behind the back is also personal preference too. You can use Pro 4 if you want to for behind the back. You can use Pro 5. You can use whatever you want really. But I went back to Pro 3 because personally Pro 3 is just, you know, it just launches you forward, and I could take that, and it's more fluent. It just looks like more fluent in a way, and it just wraps the ball around the defender instead of just, you know, throwing yourself forward like other behind the backs like Pro 5. I was using Pro 5, but then I was like, all right, enough Pro 5. So yeah, here we go right into the Sigs. The size of the package is Zach LaVine. I showed this in my dribble preset video because I was looking through size up packages, and size up packages is Zach LaVine, which is a W. I'm still using Kyrie Irving dribble style, but you can change it and find a way to get fast momentum if you want to. That's on you guys. I don't know about all that stuff right now because I'm not doing my research and stuff. So yeah, you can switch to Pro 3. Pro 3's hop is longer, but you know, Pro 1's just shorter. It's easier. You can both do instant behind the backs with spin behind the spin to behind the back. So Hezzy behind the back. You can do it with both, so either Pro 3 or Pro 1. Moving hesitation, by the way. So yeah, I just use Zach LaVine, and the reason why I use Zach LaVine, like I said, is the size ups. And when you flick the right stick up, so you get their signature size ups. You get too good between. It's just like Kyrie Irving, so you get too good between the legs instead of too good. So you get all three animations are good, even the behind the back. So that's what's better than Kyrie Irving's size up package, is that all three of them are good. So you get two different between the legs, you get a hop between the legs, and you get a simple step in between the legs, and you get this behind the back, so you can see right here. I'm just flicking the right stick up just to show y'all examples. And then the between the legs is fast. It's just like Curry's, so you can just spam left right crossover, or spam constant between the legs, and it's pretty fast. It's super fast. So y'all can see here I'm trying to do the hezzy between the legs. Look, y'all can see right there I did the killer crossover combo, and it's 10 times faster. And it just, it enhances everything. Everything's more fast, but everything's just faster, not more fast. What am I saying? Everything's faster, but it's just, it just doesn't have the fast momentum. So that's what I liked about Kyrie Irving. It had the fast momentum, it had it good between the legs to keep up with the speed. And you had the between the legs size up where you just flick the right stick and you do a beautiful between the legs, or the small crossover, one of the two. So y'all can see right there I'm just spamming left right, or keep spamming between the legs, and then the momentum between the legs, straight burst into it and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's the best part about Zach LaVine. It's better than, you can use Curry Pro 2 if you want to use other ones if you don't like Zach LaVine, but I think Zach LaVine is the best one so far. Or you can just stick to, some people are still sticking to Pro 3, like some people are still sticking to Pro 3, Kyrie Irving, and Allen Iverson, even though they changed the escape. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right guys, I'm gonna leave you at here. It's been your boy FlipZ. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helped you out. Just making sure that the dribble community is still alive, and giving you guys enough content to keep on growing, and we got to keep on moving. It's tough out here. It really is tough, but it is what it is. This is boy FlipZ. Social media links in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell icon as well to stay notified anytime I upload. I'm mostly active on Twitter, so go follow my Twitter. Please keep me at 1,000, because I've been losing my 1,000 followers. It's throwing me off, but it's all good. I'm not tripping though. I'm not tripping, but yeah, drop a comment if y'all need any help. I always love feedback and all that stuff. So love you guys so much. 10K is on the way. 10K is on the way. I promise we will hit it. We will hit it by this month. And thank you. Bye.